Okay, yes, and we are back with this evening featured encounter. It's Diamonds FC versus the Kicks United FC. Kicks playing in the red and white with the white socks, and Diamonds in black and white with the black socks, and they are huddled together. This is our last match for the round one. Remember, we are only playing one round of football, then we go into the playoffs, and then we go into the Champions League. We are also going to be featuring the female tournament as well. You would want to be a part of that as well. And I'm certainly sure that we're looking for a good game this evening. I'm trying to set my scoreboard here. It's not quarter three, but it will be quarter one. And we are certainly going to be in for a good encounter here this evening. The referee in charge of this encounter here, we have the man Trevor Rose, our officiating assistant, and he's closer to us here at the pavilion, and further to our far over on the right side is the man Ambrel, who's running over to his spot right now as we see the official, the man Kamal Hardin Haj. He will be in charge of this encounter here this evening, and this one should be keenly contested. I know the Kicks United, they're certainly going to be looking for 3 points, and I'm almost certainly sure too that Diamonds, they too certainly going to be looking for the 3 points as well. Good to see it looked like defensive midfield, the man Crash, number 22. Good to see him. We call him 2J. Haven't seen him on the pitch for quite some time, but it's good to see him playing again in the Diamond setup. Pretty good footballer as well, but just a little bit on the injury side of things. I've seen seeing him not too much on the pitch. So the kick is going to be taken by the Diamonds FC as the just about waiting for the officials to make sure that everything is on par. And here we are just about to go. We're just about to go, and we are off here this evening with Diamonds. Crash getting his first test, number 7, picking up, screwing all the way back to Amanda, who chips the ball further forward, control there. And here's Diamond trying to just string some passes together in the defensive third, but ball being put into touch for a throw in there to the Diamonds. Throw taken quickly, but judged to be a foul throw, that is. And so here is Kicks United. Ball thrown to Junior, who squares all the way back to the defender there on the right side of defense. Junior is challenged there quickly. Here we see ball cut out there by the Diamonds. Diamonds trying to get it. Here is Crash just trying to square that one to the player there on the left side, but not equal to the task was the player, and the ball running into touch for a throw in there to the Kicks United. Throw coming in quickly, control there by Crash, who squares, but only as far as Junior, who knocks it all the way back in defense there to, is that Peter Ram, squares further to number 17. Number 17 back to the Dreadlocks midfielder there, who squares back, and there's a chip coming over the man, two players jostling there. Is that look like, is that Yariel? And almost, yes, it looked like Yariel there. And an infringement there on the part of Yariel there. So free kick to the Diamond United in their defensive half of the field. You see big kick taken there by, looks like Jaden, but not with too much of a direction, and the ball going into touch for a throw in there for the Diamonds. Yes, and here we see throw coming in, and it's the Diamonds on the attack, but cut out there by the defender, and ball being put into touch there by the defender for throwing it to the Diamonds.
Yeah, what happened?
Here you see throw coming in quickly. Number 13 trying to get around number 17, and number 17 just shepherding the ball into touch for a goal kick there to the attackers. Yes, and still 0-0 here in this encounter. It's we are just about into the third minute of the game. What are your projections this evening? Here you see Peter Ram trying passes there to, is that Yariel, who squares back to number 17. Number 17 to the player there in Peter Ram, and trying to find the dreadlock player there on the forward line, trying to knock volley back, but volleying into touch. Here we see Diamonds taking the throw quickly, but cutting it out there was the Kicks United player. Here we see ball being squared back there. Is that to the man Passion there to Passion squares further to his right, and the player chipping the ball through, trying to find Johnny, but only to be cut out there by, is that Jaden playing in central defense. And here we see the Diamond in goal, and it's a shot. Number 13 Romel there having a shot on goal, but didn't do the best part that he could with it, and keeper saving with it like the minute.
A very good chance for the Diamonds, but he didn't get a hold of that ball properly, Tony. So the ball just went straight to the keeper's feet, and it reflect from there. But a very good chance for the Diamond. He could have burst the keeper there. He could have put that ball behind the net. I thought he would have connected properly, but he did not connect properly, Tony.
Yes, certainly a glorious chance. They're going to begin for the Diamonds, but they have a corner. Here's a corner kick coming in all the way over, heads going up. There was the man Jaden missing out there. Here is the ball is still with Diamonds. Number 11 being challenged here. He looks up, he dribbles, trying to dribble past the player there, and the ball going into touch for a throw in there to Diamonds, who taking the throw quickly, but that looks like a foul throw for sure. That one I can't fault the referee for calling there. Sloppy throw in there by the Diamonds, but they have started off pretty good here this evening. It's the final match for both teams. You see the throw being taken quickly. It's with Kicks, who's player squares back there to, is that Junior? Junior squares back there to number 17. Number 17 to Peter Ram. They're knocking it around in the defensive third. Chipped all the way over to the right side, and here we see Dreadlocks coming through, but the man 2J cutting it out there. Well, Minute, what do you think about Crash coming back there and playing in? It looked like defensive midfield there for the Diamonds.
Yes, it's a very good idea. It's a very good idea. You bring back the experience back to the team, and already we've seen the Diamonds have been playing much better than the past. They have possession. They're creating opportunities. It's going to be a very interesting game, Tony. It can go either way. But for now, we are seeing Diamonds pretty much on the target. They know what they are out there to do, and Kicks are pretty much up to the same task. But we'll see what happens in the end. But I think that is a good thing to bring back Crash with the experience and the big shot from a distance.
Certainly, yes, and Crash has been looking good so far. Like I mentioned earlier, I haven't seen him quite a long time on the pitch, but it's good to see him out here this evening trying to help his team as they search for final point here in the final match. Here you see throw taken quickly down on the attacking third of the Kicks United. Here you see cross coming in, and player there trying to Yariel attempt a bicycle, but not getting it. And here is Junior dribbling and squaring all the way back to number 17. Number 17 been challenged there, and here is Diamonds there trying to come away with it. The man Peter Ram let it run, but is challenged here swiftly there by the Diamonds player, and he knocks all the way back to number 3 there, who squares back to the keeper there in Lawrence, who looks up and boots the ball way upfield. Cut out there by, control there by Jaden, looks up, passes in the middle to number 7, and there Diamond seems to be stringing the passes. Here we see Crash trying to thread the needle through, but not getting it as well as he would like. And here we see the player there, number 2, Yariel, just up in there by number 6. Good professional foul there, Minute.
Yes, indeed. If he did not do that, Yarrell would have went ahead of him, would have go ahead of him, and that would have been dangerous for the Diamonds. So he had to stand in his way or get in his way and give that foul. And that foul don't really call for a yellow card, so that's perfect.
Here you see a free kick being taken quickly by Junior. Ball chipped all the way over to the player there on the far right. He's been challenged there. The player there for kicks, he's still trying to find his footing. And the ball being put into touch for a corner kick there to for the Kicks United FC. So we are still 0-0. We are into the 8 minute. We are into 8 minutes in. Here we see the kick taken quickly. The man Junior trying to slot through there, but I think he should have been doing much better with that, trying to find the head of the tall players there. But trying to do a sneaky pass on the edge of the box, but was challenged, and the player could only muster a weak shot into touch for a goal kick. Here you see the ball being played from the back, squares there to thing. They're cut out there by the number, is that number 7? No, Junior there, number 12, who squares further to the middle. And Kicks trying to string some passes together. Ball being knocked further to the right, and a player put through on goal, but can't catch that one. Ball running into touch for a goal kick there to the Diamonds United, who are holding their own here this afternoon, holding the Kicks United at bay so far, but all it is yet minute.
Great game, Tony. The Kicks now, you can see they're putting some pressure on the Diamonds. So they got the Diamonds on the defensive. So good game so far. Here's a chance. Johnny have the ball. Will he shoot at the goal? Looking for his man, but intercepted here by the defense line. It will be a goal kick, I believe. Corner kick, actually, Tony. So good game so far. But Kicks is stepping up the pedal now. They are not taking Diamonds for granted. They realize that Diamonds is looking to score, so they will want to register first. And that's what I believe is their game plan now, because you notice they're going into their second corner kick. That's a clear indication of the pressure they are applying on Diamonds.
Yeah, they seems to gotten out of the early jitters and are coming into their own now. Here we see corner kick coming through there by Junior. Heads going up but missing out. And here is Diamonds coming away with it. Yes, here is Diamonds. They're still coming away with it. Those players look very speedy. But here comes the man number 17. I'm trying to cut off, but only as far as number 15. Here we see Diamonds with it. They are holding it and holding it well in the attacking third. Number 15 trying to dribble past one. Challenged here by Peter Wan. Number 15 still doing good work there. Trying to get around Peter Wan, but the old veteran Peter Wan just knocking it into touch for a throw in there to the Diamond. And so number 15 doing some nice footwork there, trying to get around Peter Wan and able to pull a throw. Here we see throw coming in quickly, but headed away there by the dreadlock player there, only as far as Jaden, who squares back to number 15, picking up there and still going over and losing it there. And here is Yael cutting in, but cutting in too quickly. Yes, just trying to get the attention of the president here, Gordon, to just check something here. And my clock for me, I've got everything correct except the quarters. So set the quarters for me. The quarter. Yes, so we still yes, here we see a big kick coming over, but only to, yes, thank you there, Mr. President. We are into quarter number 1, not quarter number 3. And still 0-0. We are into the 12th minute. Here we see Junior doing some nice nifty work there, cut out there. And here we see the dreadlock there. Cannot see his number on his back there. You can see the man Yariel trying to play a 1-2, but cut out there by the Diamonds. And Diamonds, Yariel still dribbling past one. She's bundled off it there, but stood his ground, and a shot coming in and goal there by number 2 Yariel. Nice work cutting into the middle and trying to pull the trigger there. Appended there a little bit by the man, crashed, but still was in a good body control and was able to get a shot off at goal minute, but no harm to the keeper.
Yeah, great move crossfield there to the midfield by Yariel, he did well, and then he get the shot, but not on target. But the attempt is good. I could see that Kicks pretty much have a strength in the attacking forwards, and I'm sure that with the Rasta and Yariel and plus Johnny, something can happen for them. But up to the task is the Diamonds. The Diamonds are playing well. I just hope they can keep up that composure of the play right now.
Certainly, they're holding their own as we head to the 13th minute of this encounter, and we see an infringement there on the far left side of the Diamond attacking third, and they wait for that kick coming through. Here you see big kick coming over, heads going up and ricocheting off the back of the defender there for Kicks United. Here we see number 17 with it. He boots it further forward to Dreadlock to control. Challenge there by number 15, loses out there to junior number 12, who outside pass there trying to find Yariel, but only as far as Jaden, who boots the ball downfield nicely. Here is number 13 running onto it, squares across, player slipped, but was able to recover and recovered well, and putting that one into touch for his throw in there. Minute.
Good football here by the Diamonds. The Diamonds is putting a lot of pressure on the Kicks United. They are moving through their defense nicely, but again Ramos did well to stay on his feet to prevent that breakthrough. Here's Johnny moving down the line, Tony. And Johnny might be looking to cross, and here's a Rasta. There's a chance of a goal, and Kick will set the first goal. Goal by Kicks.
Yes, just as they were on the move, just as they were on the attack, they were able to.
Check for the home team. Check to see who.
Yes, just as they were on the attack, they let the ball come through there. The man was certainly by himself, unmarked, and all he had to do was just to slat it past the oncoming keeper, who I think came off his line just a little too late to avoid the danger. And so it's Kicks United 1, Diamonds United 0. Goal coming somewhere in the 14th minute there of this game here this afternoon. And I'm seeing here the ball being taken as we were waiting there for the officials to think. So it's 1-0 to Kicks United. Diamonds, I'm certainly sure they need to get themselves with their footing back on top, but not covering well, and seeing themselves facing 1-0. Seems as though there's been some adjustment in the positioning. Ball coming over, a chip there, but Yariel making a mess of it. And here we see number 17 for Kicks heading it up, but interesting foul there. I'm not seeing that minute. Yes, so infringement there, and number 13 there, but it is Kicks United 1, Diamond United 0. Here we see Yariel trying to cross that one, but making a mess of that one, and just putting that one into touch for a goal kick there to the Diamonds FC. Remember that we are just about getting warmed up and heated up for the female competition as well, so you will hear a lot more about that. We have beach soccer tomorrow. So far they would have had the futsal competition there on Thursday evening. They had the skills competition this afternoon, and they're looking forward to be doing the and here is a cross coming in. And just when we thought that Diamonds were holding their own, it only took a matter of time to see themselves being shredded to pieces here. It was a cross coming to, no attempt absolutely at all, and the man just heading the ball into the net, into the back of the net for goal number 2 there for the Diamonds team. For the Kicks United, and there's some hands going up there. I'm not too sure what the hands will be saying, but there's some hands going up, and Diamonds certainly need to come better than this for sure. You see the ball coming over, but only as far as the boot of Peter Ram, who booted up, and controlled there by the man Junior, and in attempt to find the player Yariel there on the left side, putting that one too far and into touch for a throw in there. Throw taken quickly. Here we see number 13, quick pass, but trying to get through was number 7, but not able to get through the block there by the 2 defenders. And here you see Ramos squeeze. Is that to the man Passion over there on the right side, who looks up and dribbles further forward. And Passion still with it. It's still Passion. Squeeze for the field, and player they pull one back and crossing. Here is Junior in the middle of the field with a shot on goal, but a weak one, and keeper has no problems at all.
Yes, indeed, Tony. You notice it's rather a fast game. So Kicks is playing quick 1-2 passes, quick one-touch passes, and Diamonds is trying to keep up with them. But I thought that the Diamonds was caught slipping in the defense, and the Kicks for some reason had to dominate with their 2 goals already in the 19th minute.
Yes. And here we see them on the attack again. Nice one to ball there to the man Johnny. It's a shot and goal off the crossbar. It was a nice one to build up there from the right side. And here was Johnny having a shot at goal. Ball ricocheting off the crossbar and falling to Diamonds. Here's Diamonds, number 7 with it. But ball being put into touch. Is that a throw in there to the Kicks United? And yes, Kicks United 2, Diamonds 0, and we are into the 20th minute. And you see Cross coming over, playing out there by the defender there nicely, and miscontrol there by the striker there for the Diamond. And here is Peter coming through and chipping over, but the keeper should collect that nicely. Minute.
17 would be Greg number 17.
Okay. Yes, we're just going to get the name of the players for you in a short bit. We'll tell you who is out there on the pitch, and certainly we do hope that you are understanding and you are enjoying our commentary here right from the Raymond E. Gishad Stadium with the Kicks United. You see a shot coming in and goal, but the goalkeeper equal to the task. Is Kicks United versus Diamond, and here you see the ball being booted out, but only as far as the man there. Is that one an infringement? That was the man Passion coming through there. Is that Passion? Yeah, coming through there, but adjudged to have been fouled there by the Diamonds player, and it's a free kick just about some 5 yards away from the 18 yards box of the Kicks United. Minute.
Yes, rather a good foul in a good position for Kicks. I've seen a lot of goals scored from that distance, some 6 yards from the box. I'm sure Kicks will go towards goal. Johnny is there. There's about 5 of them in there, and kick straight over. It's a goal! It's a goal! What looked like a ball going over the bar went straight into the V to give Kicks their 3rd goal. It's a goal, and Junior scored the 3rd goal. Wow! So what a good free kick here. Ball just go nicely over the keeper head. I thought the ball was going over the bar. When I looked, it's into the V, straight in the net. What a nice goal. So Kicks has been dominating the first half pretty much in the 22nd minute, and Diamond don't have a chance in terms of scoring in the first half. They will have to regroup and come again. They have another 24 minutes to go in the first half. Let's see if they can do something a little extra special here, because it started off pretty well, and I can, to my surprise, that they are down 3 goals. It's hard to believe.
Yes, they started off real nicely, but for some reason there seems to be in somewhat of a disarray. They're looking very disorganized for the last 8 to 10 minutes. And here we see Kicks still on the attack. Ball being challenged there, the aerial challenge as he cuts for the field. and the pass is there to the Dreadlocks, who pass all the way back to the man there, Peter Ram. Junior, the goal scorer just now with that delicate free kick, pushing it, trying to find the player there over there on the right, only there to be cut out there by the player. Here we see number 7 losing out there, and here we see the player is Johnny, nicely cut back there, a shot and goal. Well, that was Johnny doing some nice some nice tricks there with the ball, spinning around the defender and squaring it back, only to see the Dreadlock there play on the forward line and knocking it all the way over to the bar, over the bar, and into touch for a goal kick there. That could have easily been goal number 4 minute.
Yes, I think the Rasta did a little too much. He was falling with the ball in terms of standing up to it, and Johnny did so well. You know, Johnny did all the hard work and give him a ball right on the plate. It's like a gift, and he just make a big thing out of it, kicking it over the bar. I mean, you're talking about a ball right into the penalty area. Easy tap in and score, opportunities for a goal. But the Rasta had something else in mind, to kick it over the bar. So Kicks will remain on 3 goals up, but it could have been an easy 4 goals for Kicks United.
Yes, in the ascendancy here this evening, and certainly sure you see kick coming over, player they have been challenged, a man Passion over there been challenged, but ball going into touch for Troy, taken too quickly. And here we see they're trying to pull some strings over there on the right side. Here we see ball with the Ras now. He cuts back, looks up, and passes for the middle to Junior, who turns sharply, and through pass to Johnny, running in and goal, but the keeper equal to the task, coming out nicely and cutting it out there. And here we see a clearance there by the man 2J in clearing out. And the ball is still with Kicks United. They're still pulling the strings, making the 1-2s and making the passes. Here we see the streaming down the right side again, cut out there by the man there, Armando, and booted upfield, but only as far as Passion, who controls. Here is Dreadlocks again, looks up, but been blocked there. Here is Jaden trying to find a man, but only as far as number 17. And here we see the player there. Now he's doing something that's egregious there. Trying to dribble, and coming away with it was the Diamonds FC there, averting the danger there as he is defender there, trying to dribble to 2-man, loses it, but was able to recover. And here we see Diamonds trying to pull a goal back. Is that number 17? The squid to further field, but only as far as Peter Ram, who pumps the ball all the way into touch on the far side for a throw in there to the Diamond.
Good ball up with the Diamonds, but they don't have enough support when the ball is up. When the game first started in the first 10-12 minutes, they had all the support they had need to run through the Kicks defense to create an opportunity for goals. But now, when the ball is up, there's not enough support, and the Kicks defense is always 2 free guys are there. So they'll have to work on that, because the Kicks are having a lot of pressure on them now, Tony. If you notice, they are pressing them, so when it comes for them to be up, it's difficult for them to get that ball, to create that opportunity.
Certainly, here we see Kicks. They were trying to mount the attack, but cut out there by the defender. Here's the man Armando booting the ball upfield, only as far as the head of the Kicks United player. Here you see Junior doing some nice footwork there, not under too much pressure at all. I think they are way too far back, but the ball being cut out there by the Diamonds, being blocked there by the player. There's still Diamonds with it, and here you see a kick coming through as they're trying to use the swiftness of their frontline players, but Ramos equal to the task, and the ball being squared back to Lawrence, who knocks it to the man Peter Ram, who passes it to his defensive midfield player there, who the Dreadlocks they're losing out, but challenging nicely. He's still with it, challenged there by 2 players there. Here is Diamonds, still with it. Ball is with Jaden. pass trying to reach number 7 there, but just think that's overhitting that one. The number 7 still with it. He dribbles one, dribbles to his left, squares back. And here we see the ball being passed to Tuje, number 22, and Crash coming through now. Number 22, shortly a shot and goal. And yes, we know Crash has that ability to really hit the ball powerfully and nice and low. I think that one was some 60 yards out minute. Didn't do keeper any damage, but certainly good opportunity there by Crash number 22 there for the Diamonds.
Yes, Tony, it didn't go in the goal, but it was on target. It went over the goal, so that was good. Good intention here, and as you know, Crash, long kick, big kick from a distance. You never know you can get a keeper, off guard. So that was good by Crash.
Yes, certainly. So and here we see him, an attack being mounted there by the Kicks United, but cut out there by the man Omando, putting it in touch. Crash really kicks the ball very well, has good technique, especially from good distance, and has good power as well. Certainly, if that one had gone on target, Lawrence certainly would have had some work to do. Here we see the throw being taken quickly, nicely by Kicks. Challenge there by Diamonds. It's still tussling over there. The ball is still with Kicks. He's right on the line, dribbles one, getting around the man, but not getting into touch, into play, and the ball going into touch for a throw in there to the Diamonds. Here we see Diamonds with it. Ball's being squared back there to the player there. Here we see Jaden going further to his right. Player there trying to find the man in the middle there, but cut out there by Peter Ram. Here we see Diamonds again. Control there. Knocked back nicely to number 5. Number 5 looks up. Chips over. Number 13 controlled nicely, being challenged there by number 17. He was trying to get through Junior, number 17. Junior stripping him there. And here we see Kicks United on the attack. Cut out there by the Diamonds player. Here we see Diamonds speeding down the left side of their attacking third. Diamonds still on the attack, but challenged there by the Kicks player. But Diamonds still with it. There's a tackle there, and the ball being booted upfield. As far as the player there on the right side there of midfield playing for Kicks, he chips over to the Dreadlocks, but cut out there by the man Crash, who's reading it nicely. He looks up and knocks all the way back to there, but loses it there. Here you see Jaden with it, trying to find a player far over there on the right side. Nice to pass, but certainly referee didn't see anything wrong with that. Looked like an infringement to me, but referee didn't see anything wrong with that, and cut out nicely from a true pass there. And the ball is with Peter Ram now. We're into the 31st minute of this first half encounter. Kicks United versus the Diamonds FC, with Kicks United leading 3-0. Here we see Kicks with it, cut out there by Diamonds, control there, and squares there to, is that number 15 and number 17, who pushes further field. Here we see number 6 with it, squares back there to number 13, but a little too hard there, but speedy number 7 there, still with it, cuts in. And here is Jaden, looks up, trying to find the player number 13 there, but cut out there and challenge there nicely. But here is Diamonds, and an infringement there on the player there. Late whistle there by the man Harden. Minute, your turn.
Yes, I thought that was a late call by Harden. The game should have continued. But anyway, nevertheless, he called it. It's a foul. But again, the Diamonds, they are doing everything they can to keep up with the tempo of the Kicks. But the Kicks team has already dominated that segment in terms of 32 minutes into the game, 3 goals up. So it's going to be hard, Tony, for them to get back in the first half. They'll have to regroup and look forward for a more positive second half. But they still have some 15 minutes or so to see if they can at least get 1 goal or 2 to create an interesting second half, Tony.
Okay, and there we have Jaden getting a yellow card. It's a pretty soft one. It was just a foul. Certainly was a foul. I'm not sure whether that duo wanted a card or not, but the man Harden giving that yellow card. But Kicks United, there seems to be they've leveled out now. Apart from that flurry of goals that came in just about 10 to 15 minutes, Diamonds have seemed to found their footing again and trying to string some passes together. They have gotten all the way down in the attacking third. Here we see Chip coming through, heads going up, headed away there by Jaden, and ball being blocked there. The man there, number 17, passing to is that Yariel, who chips further over there, trying to find Johnny. Chest control nicely. He looks up. I'm sure he is looking for a goal, but shot on goal, blocked there, and blocked for a corner kick there to be taken by Kick. So aside from that patch where the Diamonds had themselves conceding 3 goals, they have seems to, gotten back to their first 10 minutes.
Yes, their first opening 10 minutes, they pretty much had Kicks on the back foot, but now they had seen 3 goals score in between that time, between 10 to 20 minutes. But they look like they're catching themselves again. But again, tonight they will have to score goals to make that difference and that even Steven. But if they're not scoring, it's all well and good to have Kicks under some form of pressure, but you have to score because they have already scored 3 goals on you. So to ease the pain, you have to score, brother.
Certainly. And as we are heading into the 34th minute, here is Diamonds coming through again, but the man is that junior coming out there and coming back and cutting out and passing to Lawrence, who boots the ball for the field, heads going up, ball eluding both players, but Kicks coming away with it. Here we see the ball being headed there to number 9 there in Jaden, but cut out there. Here is Diamond still with it. Controlled there by the number 9 there in Jaden, losing out there to the man Junior, who squeezed all the way back to Peter Ram. So Kicks there just trying to cool it down, having been in front by 3 goals to 0. Here we see the ball being tripped further out the wide right. The player dribbling, coming in, dribbling past one. It's up and pended there. Here we see that's Jaden and the player there being bundled over there, body control, but loses out there. I think definitely should have passed that ball there, making a mess of it, and losing out there, and ball is with Kicks again. Here we see Kicks with it. Yariel 1-2-2, the man Junior. Junior looks up, trying to find the dreadlocks there, but cut out there by the man Jaden, but putting it into touch. And what is going on here? Here we see a card again being put out there by card being given there. I guess the player was unhappy about something, and the card being given there to the Kicks United player there in the 36th minute. The man don't waste any time with those cards. Plays just held up here just a little bit, but it's a throw into Kicks United just in front of us here at the comments booth, to be taken by number 17. Here we see some chatter being going on there between Yariel, it seems like, and is that number 6? I'm not too sure why. I'm not too sure why he is adamant about confronting the player. I can't figure out what is being said, but play is being held up here for whatever reason, and there seems to be some discussion there. I don't know if you see what went on but the youngster there for Diamonds seems as though that number 13, is that Lewis, seems as though he was a little bit aggrieved there by something that was done off the ball, so to speak. But play continues. The ball is with Passion, who chips further field, the far right. The other player coming onto it, squeezed back to the dreadlock there. And here we see Kicks United still on there, still trying to find goal number 4. Here, shot coming in and goal, but all the way to the far side and booted out into touch there for a throw in there to the Kicks United. We are some 37 minutes in, and all the substitute, that is, And here we see coming out. It seems as though the man Jaden looked like he's coming out, and number 2 has been put into that slot. So we'll see what happens. Yes. Yep. Number 2, Jared Simeon. Yeah, Jared Simeon coming in for Jaden. That's number 9 there. And I think Jaden has an engagement at there's a performance up at the school there. Yes, Campus B. And so I think that's about all he can play in this game. But here we see it was Diamonds on the attack, breaking down the left side. But the ball being put into touch for a throw in there by the man Passion. Here we see throw taken quickly. Challenge there by Passion. The player is still with it. He squares back, bundled away there, but is still with Diamonds. Challenge heavily there by Kicks United. Loses out there to the man. Is that the Dreadlocks there who punt Kicks trying to find Yariel, but only as far as the player there who squares back to number 17, all the way back to the man Peter Ram, number 9, number 17, trying to find the player there, but the ball being put into touch for a throw in there to the Kicks United. Greg, is that Greg? Yes. Greg, number 17, throw it to number 5, who squares to the man number 12, Junior. One of the goal scorers. Junior dribbling further to his left, looks up, cuts back, and dribbles all the way and knock the ball all the way back to the man Ramos, there who's playing in central defense, who squares to the man Passion. And Passion here drops it into midfield. Here we see the player cutting into midfield and chipping further over, but the keeper should have no problems with that at all, and collects, tosses it out to number 2, who just came on. And in an effort to clear the ball for the field, ball being put into touch for a throw in there to the Kicks United. Here we see number 17 taking the throw quickly, but only to be showered out again there. And here we see a quick throw taken by Kicks United, trying to find the player over on the far right. Does so. The player still trying to dribble, but it's challenged there nicely by the Diamonds. Here is Diamonds trying to come away with it. Dribbling past to the center of midfield. Passes it to number 2, who collects nicely, squares, but the player was challenged heavily there by Ramos, number 2. There was the Junior coming away with it. And Ashton, number 5, squares to, is that Yariel? Back to Ashton again, number 5 for Kicks United. And here we see the ball cut out there, only as far as number 7, who missed control. Junior coming away with it, turns nicely, looks up, chips further forward to Yariel on the left side, almost miscontrolling it. Yariel trying to find the other Dreadlocks there, who squares further field, but only as far as the boot as the defender there for the Diamonds. Here we see Diamonds, number 17, was trying to come away with it, but challenged heavily there by the player, and has just about committed a foul as we head into the 41st minute of this first half encounter here. It's still Kicks United 3 goals to the Diamonds 0, and goals coming in pretty good time between the at least the 11th and the 20th minute. They're scoring quickly. Here we see kick taken quickly and booted upfield there. Here we see Kicks trying to come on the attack again. Controlled nicely by Ashton, number 5. He looks up, finds Junior. Junior dribbles further to his left. Passes to Greg, number 17. Greg squares back to the other Dreadlock there. Been challenged heavily and trying to find a man further field, but cut out nicely there by the Diamonds players. Here is number 7 with it. Number 7 dribbling down the left side. Still with it, it's number 7. He cuts back, cuts on forward, and doing some good work there. Here is that number 13 who collects on number 17, and here is 2J. Shifts nicely to his left and trying to find the man on the left side, not passing it as well as he would have liked. Ball cut out there by Passion, who streams up the right side of the attacking third of the Kicks United defensive half of the Diamonds United. Here we see Junior chipping it over but headed away there. Here we see a shot. That man definitely has to be offside. But here is Junior chipping one over. The ball headed away there but picked up there by the Kicks United player and chipped back in field, but the man Yariel was definitely in an offside position. In the meantime, we saw one of those, the Diamonds players being heavily challenged and just got a knock, what seems to be in good stead. So no news for the physio, and actually went on the field before the referee. But as we wind down to the halftime minute, your thoughts so far on the proceedings?
I thought it's still a great game. It's just that the difference is Kicks ahead with 3 goals. I thought the Diamonds started off pretty well, but along the way the Kicks United pretty much Johnny have a chance here to score. Kicks have a chance to score. There's a chance to goal. Goal number 4, Tony. So is it a goal? Is it a goal?
Seems so, yes.
But why you hold on to the ball so long? It was rather a soft goal, no celebration at all. But yes, indeed, Tony, it has been a good first half for the Kicks United. I'm sure they are showcasing, and they are also sending a message because they'll be playing on Wednesday night. So they are 4 goals up against the Diamonds. We'll have to see what the Diamonds comes with in the second half.
Yes, and certainly 4 goals to nil. That one coming very softly. Here we see a nice chip over there by the man Crash, but only as far as the boot as Peter Ram, number 9, who squares to number 17, Greg. Greg dribbling upfield, picked up there by Yariel, but both of them got themselves in a bit of a mess there. And here we see number 13. Number 13, who had a glorious opportunity in the first minute, but cut out there by the Kicks United player, but only as far as number 7, who dribbled past one. The man crashed one, nice one to deal with number 7, who just over dribbled a little bit, and certainly seems to be fouled there by the man Ramos there. Just about maybe about 12 yards away from the half circle there on the 18 yards back. And we are into injury time, and a minute of injury time. Here we see shot coming and goal, and was that a chance there, minute? Was that a chance? Was that a chance? It was a shot coming and goal. Seems as though it came off of the defenders, and there was 2 Diamonds players there. All they had to do is just tap it into the goal. In an effort to do that, the player actually tapping it too far and too high over the bar for a goal kick. Minute.
Another opportunity for Diamonds to score. We've seen a few before, and they just a little too hard on the foot and kick the ball over the bar. Lawrence was in no position to stop them. There's a quick one here. The keeper do very well. Diamond keeper do very well. So again, Lawrence getting away 1 or 2 chances with the Diamonds, but nevertheless the Kicks has been the better team in the first half, for sure. Tony, it's halftime now.
Yes, certainly, and so as we head to a half, I can tell you that the scores, Kicks United 4 goals to nil, and they are certainly running roughshod over the Diamonds here. And certainly if you are missing out, we are being watched here. The game is being watched by a nice crowd here, and we look forward to be joining you in the second half when we bring you the second half coverage of this encounter, Kicks United versus the Diamonds United FC. So stay tuned for a second half.
clock. You ready? Along the clock. Yeah.
You learn that how to spend time on it. I think we can beat kicks, you know. We can beat kicks if we just play football. Stop fighting. I will have a problem Wednesday night. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Lions play Police 6 o'clock. Losers win the weekend and winners go to the weekend. Do you know? If our guy striking, not striking half and half, he was really good. And he played too much on that half. He need to play more on half and half. He just shoot.
A bunch of chicken and chips. What they selling chicken and chips?
What are the chicken and chips?
Just some mayonnaise and
First game, attackers versus development. Attackers, they won the game by 2-1. Goals scored in the 36th minute by Chetty, and in the 71st minute, Chetty, and in the 90th minute we have the goal goal scored by Kadeem Rogers, scored 2-1. MVP, none other than the man himself, Shane, MVP for game number 1. In the second game, it's 4-0. The kicks, they are largely in charge. Goal scorers so far, Mano, he has 2, he scored in the 15th minute and the 44th minute. Javon Duncan, he scored in the 17th minute, and Simon Jr. Anthony, he scored in the 22nd minute. So the score is 4-0. And it's halftime here at the Raymond E. Gishad Football Stadium. Don't forget, all roads lead to rendezvous down by Great House where the beach soccer and barbecue for the female will be on. It starts at 2 p.m. sharp. Also, there will be some giveaway for the public. We will have a public 3v3 competition. You can win yourself a case of Powerade. There will be a juggling competition on the sand. You can win yourself a brand new ball from World Cup 2019. And then we will have a small goal shootout and you can win yourself a kit, that is a jersey and shorts. So there's something for the public, there's something for the female. Right here at Rendezvous Beach at 2 p.m. sharp. It's female beach soccer and public invited. Also have a barbecue and there will be a DJ in the house. The semi-finals for the playoff will start on Wednesday. We'll have playoff number 1. Then on Thursday, we'll have playoff number 2. On Tuesday, we will have the foot volleyball right here at the Raymond E. Gishad Stadium for female. Don't forget, next week Sunday, we will have the finals of the 2020 Male Football League, and you will find out who is the champion. So, it's football, 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 right here at the Raymond E. Gishad Football Stadium. Take it away, Mr. DJ.
Average. I thought it was Lyman. Police have a shot at the championship, but police, brother, enforcers. But they come before? I don't know they were fourth. I thought it was Lyman. I didn't know police had won so much games. No. They have a chance to get back in the arena. But I
they ready?
They start?
No.
No, they
Not
start.
the game, but
Come in.
you can talk.
Well, we are back for the second 45 minutes of this last match in this year's competition before we head to the playoffs that starts on Wednesday. And it's Kicks United who are in the ascendancy here, leading some 4-0 that they chalked up in the first half. And here we see number 20. It seems there's a new player coming in, number 20 there for the Diamonds United. They have switched sides and they'll be kicking from west to east, as we would call it. And they are certainly in the black and white, kicks playing in the red and white. We see number 7 as the ball being passed out. Johnny trying to get onto it, but it's blocked there. And here we see an infringement there early on in a part of the Kicks United attacker there, trying to get a shot on goal, but just infringing the defender there for a goal kick. Here's the man, Crash number 22, boots it up to number 20, who just came onto the field. He squares back to number 7. Number 7 dribbles one, trying to find number 20, but number 20 was on the move already. And the ball going to the man Passion, who squares back to, is that number 5? And here is the man Junior, one of the goal scorers, squares all the way back to, is that number 17, Greg out there, Greg losing out there. And here is the player there on the front line there for Diamonds, just not handling it well. But here is attackers, Kicks United, that is, on the attack. Here is the man Passion, chipping the ball over, only as far as the boot of the player there, who miscontrols but recovered nicely. Number 21 passes to number 7, who tries to get around number 5 there, but it's well challenged. And here we see Diamonds again, booting the ball up for Hill, and definitely handball there by the man Passion. Can't get away with the man. Here's a ball taken, quick kick there, and here is Diamonds number 13. Shot blocked, number 13 still with it, and there is a shot coming in but blocked again, and it's a penalty. It seems as like there was the man number 13, I think that was Niles. Is that Niles? Trying to get a shot and goal on 2 occasions, blocked the first time, but on the second time certainly blocking with the hand, and adjudged to be a penalty there to be taken. There is that number 7 I see lining it up there, or is that the man Mando? Number 4. So certainly on the good opportunity for Diamonds to get on the score sheet and to pull a goal back and make this a little bit more interesting here this evening. And as we see Lawrence almost on the edge of his 6-yard box, trying to intimidate the kicker there, the penalty taker, but the youngster is just focusing on the ball, and so we await to see what is going to come of this penalty. Here whistle goes, and powerfully taken penalty, but only to hit the crossbar. And now here is Johnny coming away with it. Johnny dribbling down the left side, but into touch for throwing, taken quickly. Here is number 7, dribbles past 1, trying to dribble past 2, but loses out there to number 5. And here is Junior coming through nicely, tripped through there by Junior to the floor. Yariel looks up, trying to find the Rasta, but clearly here is Junior with it. There is a shot coming and goal, and 2 powerful shot coming and goal, but hitting the crossbar just like the penalty as well. Certainly show that the Diamonds could feel a little bit dejected. A powerful penalty taken and well struck, but the crossbar, the goalkeeper's best friend that time, really saving and not giving Diamonds to get on the score sheet. Here we see a goal kick being taken quickly. Number 7 trying to control, but here is Crash. Shields nicely. Still, Crash is still with that. That's got it, and certainly an infringement there on the part of the man Johnny there. And Crash, number 22, fouling number 22 there, but there was Crash shielding nicely and winning that free kick inside his defensive. And here we see the number 7 booting the ball further all the way to the right. And there is number 15 trying to control, but ball being put into touch for a throw-in. Throw taken quickly. Here we see Diamond still trying to force the attack, but the ball is with Kicks now in the middle with number 5, who squares all the way over to number 7, who looks up. He tries to dribble one, beats one, looks up and still going further down his right, dribbling into the backs and trying to trying to go far post, but going too far and into touch for a goal kick there too. Well, the referee says it's a corner kick. Thought that was the goal kick, but the referee judged and said corner kick. Didn't see the linesman flag or anything of that, but corner kick on the far right side of the Diamonds defensive half. Here we see the corner kick coming in, heads going up, headed away there, and there's the Diamonds still coming away with it, just holding the ball up there just a little bit, but it's won back there by Kicks United. Here's the man Junior trying to chip in the center, but headed away there by the defender, and still with Kick. The ball is still with Kicks. Here we see cross coming in again, headed away there. Yariel trying to control, but just loses out there. The ball being booted upfield, only as far as the man Ramos, who tries to find the Dreadlocks there on the forward line, trying to find number 7 there, but loses out. And here is number 7 for Diamonds, dribbling to his right, passes further right. And here is Chip coming over, miscontrol there, but the man Ramos equal to the task, and squares to the Dreadlock there, who trying to thread the needle, but cut out there by the defender. And now here we see the player just dribbling dangerously, but getting to number 7, who's dribbling, cut out there by the man Passion. And here we see a true pass coming through again, but thwarted there by the defenders there for the Diamond United. And certainly there an infringement there on the part of the Diamond United. And we get some comments from the man himself. 52 minutes in.
Yes, indeed, Tony. Great game here by the Kicks United, and seeing the opportunity for the Diamonds going down in a no goal. The goal just wouldn't score in the penalty. So here's a free kick, and it looked like Junior will take that free kick for them, for the Kicks United. Let's see what happened with that free kick. Nice kick in the air. Keeper comes out. No, keeper hold his line. Shot at goal. It looked like it will be a corner kick. No, a goal kick for the Diamonds. So good football here at the Raymond Igishat Stadium in the second half with Kicks against Diamonds. 4 goals to Kicks United. We've seen a penalty opportunity for the Diamonds, but did not score it, hit the net. I thought it was a great shot, but too high to hit the net. You have to hit the ball to the left or the right of the keeper. Give him a chance to stop it, if not score it. Here is the Diamonds trying to score a goal, at least a goal or 2 would get them back into the game somehow. We're into the 54th minute. Here is the wingman for the Kicks United. He will look to pass to number 7. Number 7 is quick for Kicks, but he won't get there. The defender will get there before him, and he'll kick it into touch for a throw for the Kicks United. Pressure on the Diamonds, pressure on the Diamonds. The first 10 minutes of the game, the Diamonds was looking very good, well composed, passing, string passing balls, creating opportunities for goals. But after that, they've lost it for a while, where Kicks would have scored 3 goals into the first half. Then they regain their strength again, but still cannot score, Diamonds. So it's all going bad for them tonight. but they are there, still up to the task. The game is still, you still have time. Here is a chance for the kicks, and the keeper will get it nicely. So pressure on the Diamonds. The fittest team will survive tonight, and so far we've seen that the Kicks United are the fittest, because the Diamonds would have younger players, but for some reason Kicks have more experience and they look like they are more fit. Here's Rasta for Kicks, taking on the player. Pass to Junior. Junior will take on the player. He will look to cross. He's dribbling a little bit. Cross, no one is there. Defender there for the Diamonds. Here's Ariel, fighting hard. Looking for an opportunity to shoot. Here's Crash. Defended nicely. Pass to number 17 for the Diamonds. Kicks is playing in the full half of the Diamond team, on the Diamond side. Not giving them no chance at all to breathe. The game actually is played on one half of the field. Kicks has been dominating. Here's Ras. Pass to Johnny. Johnny looking for his man, number 7. Johnny shoot at the goal over the bar. So Johnny is a little off target there, but the intention was good. Coming around the 18-yard box, taking on the defenders and get the opportunity and shoot, but over the bar, not on target. Great game so far at the Raymond Igishat Stadium in the Valley. Big crowd at hand. Lots of people are here. And just to remind you, tomorrow is beach soccer at the Rendezvous Bay, where we see the women's team will have their beach soccer competition on the Rendezvous Bay at 2 o'clock. So don't come to the stadium tomorrow. All the action is down at Rendezvous Bay. Come in a beach mood. There's lots of prizes to be won. So come and have a great time, bring out the family, and enjoy your time on the beach tomorrow as the Women League take their first stand on the beach at the Rendezvous Bay. Here's junior number 12. Pass to We Fine. Is it Johnny? No. Ariel. Cross. Big kick for a corner kick. Wasn't necessary, but again, as a defender, you have no other choice than to secure your goal. But it has been a great game, but Kicks has dominated. They are 4 goals up in the 57th minute. The whistle has blown. The referee is calling for a ball. He got it. And yes, you know, I have to say, football in Angola after the pandemic has really come onto a high. The level of football has rise up. It's like everyone has been training in their house. It's like we've seen better players after the pandemic than before. Oh, big kick Rasta over the bar. So again, in the region, I believe Anguilla would have be one of the first, small island to come full out with football. I'm sure the others are doing the same, but our neighbors can't do that as yet. St. Martin, I'm sure they'll be practicing, but no tournament, to my knowledge, has put into place as yet. So we hope that everything can resolve and people can get to some form of normalcy. Thank God that Angola has so far. We have no cases. We are just quarantining all the nationals that are coming home and making sure they are okay before we send them home. So far I'm hearing that has been a great job. So kudos to all those involved. So we are here at the Raymond Igishat Stadium. It's all about football action at its very best. The Diamonds versus the Kicks United. 4 goals to the Kicks. Don't forget, on Wednesday we have 2 games here. We see the Lions come up against the Enforcers at 6. We'll see Ducks come up against the Kicks at 8. And all teams are looking to make it to the finals. No team want to lose, and only 2 can go to the finals on the 12th. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. What showdown will go on Wednesday night. Here's the Diamond. Here's the Diamond. Looking, number 7, looking for an opportunity to shoot. But he's not passing. He's not passing. Intercepted by Kicks. Kicks. Rasta on the wing. Looking for Johnny. Didn't find him. He found one of the Diamonds. Here's Junior. Taking on the youngster and losing the ball to the youngster. Great play by the youngsters. They are not scoring, but they are playing football. Here's number 20. Ball almost went out, and I think it went out. So it's a throw for the Kicks United. Here's number 14, Rastaman, for the Kicks United. Rastaman beat 1, beat 2, moving through the midfield. Pass to Junior, number 12. Junior string pass to Ariel on the end. Right here on the end, taking on the player. We'll go back to junior, number 12. There's Johnny. There's number 7. There's a lot of players in here. Oh, that's a great pass to number 7. What will he do with that ball? Look to pass or take on the player. He passed to Rash. Rash shoot at goal over the bar. Rash could have nailed that one as a great shot, but he lobbed it over the bar. So it appears to me that kicks want goals at the same time they are not shooting to score goals. And I thought that they could have scored, Rash could have do something better with that ball in that opportunity that just arose for him. Will kicks give them a 6 or 7 goal? Will the Diamonds score 2 or 3 goals or or create miracle here? Nice pass here. Here's a chance for the Diamond, but the defender is doing very good. Ramos. Ramos is a tough cookie. Can't pass Ramos like that. Can't pass him so without he interfere. So great game here. Here's the Diamond. Ball string pass in the middle, intercepted by Junior. Junior has been hung here by one of the Diamond player. Here's Ramos again. Number 7. Oh, what a play. Is he outside, Johnny? No, Johnny couldn't get this one. So Kicks United. Their eyes is on something. Their eyes is on something. Their eyes is on something. And they are sending signals. They are sending signals. They are playing very well, even though the critics said that they was not training a whole lot. But I think they disappointed everyone that thought that way about them. Kicks at it full force. Some say they were very weak in the starting of the tournament. Some say they wouldn't get back strong. I didn't see that. I see a Kicks I know from way back. Still the same. Still powerful, still dangerous. Here's a chance, 2-man down, but the referee said play on. Here's Diamond, the youngster Diamond on the wing. Pass to his man. Oh, what a play, intercepted here by the Kicks United. Here is Junior. He looked for Ariel. Ariel taking on the player. Will he cross? Is there another goal coming? No. Dispossessed here by the Diamond defense. Action upon action. Pass the ball, intercepted by Peter Ram. Peter Ram, the danger man on the defense. Danger man on the defense. Pass Peter Ram, you can score. But you won't pass him without he interfere. Who say Peter Ram can't defend? Who say Peter Ram is just a striker? Peter Ram to me is an all-rounder. Here's number 20 for the Diamonds. Ball intercepted by the Diamonds. Big kick by Crash. No one, only one man is running. 2 defenders are there. Pass back to the keeper. Lawrence. Easy play by Lawrence. A very good keeper though. Not much people score goals on Lawrence. And sometimes I even say he could have been goalkeeping at the national level, but we know how that go. Here's a Ras. Here's a Ras. Cross! There's a chance of a goal! Johnny can't find his feet. Over the bar. What a good pass. John is disappointed. He knew how crucial that was. But for some reason he could not have hold on to that ball. That would have been interesting to see what Johnny would have done with that ball. So again, good football by the Kicks United. You are sending a signal, a message, and we've got it. Everyone has got it. Oh, here's a big man Mali. Long-awaited Mali in this game, but I believe they have been resting Mali, and now they just want him to ease the muscles because there's a lot of things ahead for him. So they want him to ease the muscles now, exercise it now. So they'll give him a 20 minutes. And I always believe a team have to have confidence in their bench, you know. If you don't have confidence in your bench, I don't think you should even think of a championship. What a shot! But the goalkeeper was right up to the task, like a bullet from Johnny on the 18-yard, and the keeper punch it out, and the Kicks United will get a corner kick. So great Great football here at its very best. So again, we know what's at stake. Everyone knows what's at stake. Everyone wants to win, but everyone cannot win. Who wanted the most will win. The championship is up at stake. 4 teams fighting for it. Oh, header outside, no header in the goal. Great kick by Junior again in the air. Johnny Chess Mali. Oh, what is that? Is it going to be a goal kick? Yes. So a lot is at stake in this league, the male league, the long awaited. You know, we didn't finish the second round, but we pursued the first round and then the playoffs. So we have been waiting a long time for this time to come. And on the 12th of July, history will make in Anguilla, or history will continue. We have the Lions, we have the Enforcers, we have the Ducks United for the first time in the top 4, and then we have the Kicks. They've been around with the Lions several times. So the pool has been around there too. The Ducks has created history to make the top 4 in the Anguilla Football League, male league. So that's history already. If they can go on to create more history by beating the Kicks on Wednesday night and then going into the final on Sunday, that will be something to motorcade around. But my take on the championship is who wanted the most, and in order to win the championship, you must score goals. Don't go out there and give me all your fancy play. Don't go out there and entertain the crowd and come back and tell me that you want to win. You can't win unless you score goals. Goals win championships. So you can dribble the whole team, you can have the crowd and your family and your fans happy with you, what you're doing, but you're not scoring, then you cannot win the championship. And that is my take on the championship. Who hungry the most? Here's a chance for the Kicks United! Well defended here by the goalkeeper, the young man. Indeed, I have seen the potential of goalkeeping in Anguilla, and I believe one day we'll have a very good goalkeeper on the highest level. So very good goalkeeping so far. Kicks cannot score 2 goals in the second half. They score 3 goals in the first half, 1 goal in the second half, and they are struggling. They are struggling to score goal number 5. Can they do it in the second half? Can the report say that they played well in the first half and in the second half they were struggling? What are the weaknesses of the Kicks United so far? What are their weaknesses? We are observers. We are looking at everything. Here's a Rasta. Here's a Rasta. Here's Johnny. Here's a Rasta. Cannot score goal number 5. Defending nicely. Here's Junior. Here's Junior. Here's Junior. Shoot. Goal number 5. Kudos to Junior. Goal number 5. Something had to go in. Pressure on the Diamond. Pressure, pressure, pressure. So much pressure that the Diamonds is under so much pressure that pressure would have obviously burst pipe. So Junior scored in the 5th goal for the Kicks United. So Kicks United, they are sending some signals and messages, and we are all getting the messages. They are saying they are ready, they are ready. They are ready for anything that comes their way. I must say that the Diamonds impressed me in the first 15 minutes of their game, and after that we see quick goals for the Kicks. But there are teams we'll have to be looking in the future for, because they have a lot of young players, just like a development team we see this morning, this afternoon, the earlier game. They have shown a lot of resilience. They are young, they have a lot to learn. What's working for Kicks now is a lot of experience, and most of the players would have won championships before. They have played in the big league, so they would have been enjoying, and they would use that talent against any team that come around them. I have to big up, I miss one of the Kicks player though, the defender, Mr. Tarek, if you're listening. Good night to you, sir. I know you're listening, I know you're looking at the game. We miss you in the stadium. We hope that everything is great. So Tarek, you have been around a long time from Kicks national level. You've played football all around, full of experience. We have not seen you in the league. Well, we have not seen you in a lot of the games, but I know you're there. So good night to you, and I hope you enjoy this one. I'm sure they're doing it for you also, and for the Kicks family. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the Raymond Igishat Stadium. We've had a doubleheader today. We've seen the attackers playing against the Diamonds. No, sorry, attackers playing against the development team, and now we are seeing the Kicks United playing against the Diamonds. And the Kicks is 5-0. The Diamonds had in one good opportunity, was a penalty, and they would have hit it straight to the bar on the head and would have lost that opportunity. So now the Kicks are just playing ball, tick-tack, tick-tack, tick-tack. Here is number 7 for the Kicks United. Looking to pass to Johnny. Johnny will take on the youngster. Pass to Mali. Will Mali score? No. Mali would not score. Mali had a chance to score, Tony. He just wouldn't kick it hard enough. So the keeper easily went to his right and just stopped that ball. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, football in Angola has come to a high level. We are enjoying it. The fans are coming out every time to watch the games. Please come out to support the Women's League. We will start soon. So there's more football. We have football going right down in, watch it, dangerous. Right down in August. So lots of football action here. Tomorrow we'll all go to Rendezvous Bay for the soccer, beach soccer on the beach. There's some 5 teams. They will be on the beach tomorrow from 2 o'clock. Lots to eat and drink. I'm hearing you should bring the entire family and you will have the best time ever. It's a beach soccer, so walk prepared to get wet somehow. Lots of prizes to give. Tony, I know we're in the 71st minute. Big Show is down. Your friend is down. Can he stand up or would they put a sub in for him? We'll have to wait and see. But Big Show is down and the medics are going towards him. So Tony, you would have want to say a few things on behalf of this game, but more interested into the who you think have the better chances of making it to the finals.
Well, certainly had to refresh myself, get my engine back up, because talking is not easy. But it's going to be interesting. It depends on how both teams show up on the days, actually, because the ball is round and anything can happen. And I'm certainly sure that Ducks United certainly would want to redeem themselves from the loss that they took when they would have played Kicks United about a week ago or so. And so they are certainly going to be looking for revenge. I'm certainly sure that they're going to be strategizing, and that match should be a really, really good one. That one could easily be a final as well. But it so happened that you have to second playing against third, right? Yeah. And yes, we see the man Crash, who really held up well, having not been playing for quite a long time. Held up until the 71st minute, and was one of the better players out there playing with the Diamonds as well. And so we are really happy to see him come back. The play continues. It seems as though there's a throw in there on the part of the Diamonds, and Harden ringing in those for throws. We are into the 73rd minute. The score is 5-0. We saw that first goal in the second half coming from the man Junior, who actually shot that one with the wrong foot, as we would say, that's his standing foot. Here is Johnny trying to find that goal. Johnny have not been on the full score sheet this evening, and Johnny would sure like to get on the score sheet. Shot at goal, but keeper equal to the task. Here we see Kicks United. That's an infringement certainly there, and it's a card there, a little bit harsh. I didn't really think that he really was an intentional foul, so to speak. But don't make any jokes with those cards at all. So it's a free kick there on number 20 from Passion there, and referee given a caution as well. Minute. Yep. Yeah, number 20. Number 24. Okay. Passion getting a caution there, and we are into the 74th minute. Here we see number 7 with that big left-footed kick just going across the edge. Here we see a chance and goal, but nicely taken there by Lawrence. Well in position and cleaning that one up, tosses it out. Here is the man, is that Johnny? And here we see a nice true pass there to Janzan. Yes. Yes, and that's it. Oh yes. Yes, here we see is number 20 with it now, dribbling. So we've been mixing up that youngster there, calling him Passion. His name is Tizania. Actually, Tizania. Yeah, number 20. Here, chipping it over, controlled there by the man Peter Ram, who's dribbles too, trying to find Johnny. Does so. Johnny dribbles, looks up, dribble pass one, looks up, trying to find Marley there, but just overplaying there. A little too anxious there, trying to find Marley. Marley was already on the move, and the defender cut out there. And here we see an infringement there, handball on behalf of the Diamonds players, who are looking a little bit dejected somewhat, but still trying to play and still trying to play hard. Here we see a clearance there by the number 4 there, putting the ball into touch for a throw-in. It's we are into the 76th minute, and here comes number 13, and in goes number 10. You look at the number and see who's that came in there. Number 10. Yes. Here you see the man Junior trying to set up a man. Here you see a shot coming in but blocked there. Well, the ball is still with Kicks. Here is Junior again. Junior still with, you see the pass coming over there to number 7. Number 7 holds up. He's challenged there by the Diamonds defender. He's still trying to get around the man. They're trying to pass to number 24 there, but loses out there. Good work there by Diamonds. Diamonds trying to come away with it. It's a handball there. And number 21 picking up an infringement. Oh, Sherman Brooks, yeah. Sherman. Yes, Sherman Brooks. Yes, number 10. You see the ball is with Kicks United on the left, attacking third. Trying to square in there. Marley picks up to the man number 21, who is trying to chip the ball over, but only into the hand of the custodian. And so here we see number 20 for Diamonds United. Number 20 for Diamonds. Chips further to his right. Control there, but headed away there by the defender. There, number 17, and the ball is with Marley. Here is Marley with Kicks. He looks up. Marley squares, trying to find Junior, but cut out there by the Diamonds. And here we see Diamonds on the attack again, but the ball will roll nicely to Lawrence, who collects and tosses out to, is that Marley again? Marley looks up and trying to tread the needle there to the man Yariel, but cut out there by the defender. And here we see number 20 chips further to his right. Here we see Diamonds. They're trying to mount an attack, trying to get on the score sheet, but cut out there by the defender there, number 17, but only as far as the Kicks. Here is number 7, who looks up and trying to chip the keeper there. Nice idea, but not getting it just on target as he would have liked. And ball going into touch for a goal kick there to the Kicks United. Here we see Kicks coming away. Junior dribbling past one. Looks up, trying to find the man number 7. Yes, here is number 7, trying to dribble, but cut out there but nicely by number 20. Well defended there by number 20. number 21, sorry, and here is number 20 now. Number 20 coming away with it for Diamonds. Naiban still on the attack. Here is number 10. Here is number 10. Number 10 had a perfect and a glorious opportunity to beat Diamonds on the score sheet, making a mess of it. Sherman Brooks, the substitute, had a nice, glorious chance to put Diamonds on the score sheet and just chipped it in the hands of the oncoming Lawrence. Here we see Kicks now. They are trying to get goal number 6. Kicks United, but ball being put further to the left side, picked up there by number 20, Diamonds, who really was the architect of that pass there. Yes, man. Yes. And yeah, here we see number 3, the man Ramos cutting out, finding Junior. Junior trying to find number 7, but overcooking it and putting it into touch minute.
Yes. A very good opportunity here for the Diamonds, and Sherman just didn't have the ability to finish off. He rather kicked it straight to me in Lauren's hand. But Sherman would have played for Kicks before, if you remember him in his time, and did well for Kicks. But now he's playing with the Diamonds against Kicks. So I always believe, Tony, a chance with a goalkeeper one-on-one should be either on the ground or high enough over his head. But over his head, his hands can stretch, so you have a better chance on the ground on either side. What do you think?
I think he was poorly executed. He had a chance because Lawrence was not really narrowing the goal. He was so far out of the goal, he couldn't, he didn't have the chance to narrow it, and only could have hoped that the player making the mistake that he actually did, knocking it into his grasp, and he just picked it. He didn't even jump. He just picked it. Here's the man Junior dribbling away to Marley. Here is Marley trying to get through. Here is the player there trying to really pull a shot and goal, but it's challenged there ferociously by Diamonds. They don't want to go to goal number 6 here at all today. We are into the 82nd minute. And here we see number 20 been heavily tackled there, and the handball there, number 10. And the referee is certainly making sure that there is no infringement on the no encroaching on the play. Here we see the ball being knocked to number 24. Passes to the substitute just coming on there, trying to get around number 21, but number 21 is not having any of that at all. And here we see another substitute, another youngster, number 16, is going to get his opportunity. So the substitute, they're ringing the substitute, they're ringing the changes. Here we see another substitute, is that number 30. They're ringing the substitute, number 2. Yariel, who is well enough, had some mishap earlier on, but recovered. I'm not sure he didn't score, but trying to link, and had numerous shots and goal, but has given his time. We are 83 minutes in, just some 7 minutes to go, barring not too much of injury time for sure. You see Johnny controlling nicely. You see a player trying to find Johnny, number 10, but can't get to it. Ball running into touch for a throw in there to be taken quickly by number 24. You should throw taken quickly to the man Clicky, number 21. He's trying to find nice chip pass there to number 12, but miscontrolling there, and the ball just losing him and running into touch for a goal kick there to the Diamonds minute.
Yes, indeed, a goal kick to the Diamonds. The Diamonds would be a little disappointed in not scoring their goals, especially with the penalty. and I'm sure that they will want to regroup and come again in the next season and do very well. They have a very talented team. The players are young and they love football. So I would want to think that they will do well next time around. And here is the Diamonds defending stoutly.
Yes, I don't know what it is with the penalty kickers. We have seen 3 penalties in the space of, let's say, 8 to 10 days. Nice back heel there, but equal to the task is the man. 2 have hit the upright, and the goalkeeper himself, Darius, has came up trumps. Was it the one against Kicks United as well? Yes, and save one. Here is number 20. He picks up, passes to number 7, who dribbles back to the player there, and they push further wide. So Diamond is still trying to, they're down 5-0, but they're still trying to play the football as best as they can. So it's just kudos to them. Here we see the player being challenged here, cut out there by number 24. Yes, and the ball chipped over to Marley, who collects, and Marley trying to find Johnny, but cut out there. And here is the ball being booted upfield only as far as number 17, who picks up, passes to Junior. Junior seems to be all over midfield general, really pulling the strings in midfield. Here we see the player that coming on here. Player coming on, but picking it up still, and Diamonds there cutting out well. That player seems to have some issues, not controlling that, and just running back gingerly. They're putting that into touch. I'm certainly sure that he's anxious to hear that final whistle as we are heading into the 87th minute now. Here we see the player there. Is that the man Johnny trying to get around one? Johnny trying to get around one. And it's in the back of the net. Johnny bundling and bustling through to poking that one in, and a goalkeeper really making a mess of it, and Johnny is finding himself on the score sheet. Minute.
A very good goal by Johnny, but the defender should not allow him to score that goal, because he came from an angle here on the line coming to the goal. Someone should have stopped him. That goal should not have scored. But again, the experience of Johnny and how hard he kicked on the ground, the keeper had no chance, and the ball just squeezed into the corner. It's like the keeper didn't cover the hole properly. So Johnny scoring his first goal in the 87th minute, I believe. So good football so far, Tony.
Yes, Johnny was definitely determined to get on the score sheet here this evening. Was not going to let the efforts of the defenders there for Diamonds thwart his progress in getting a goal here. I'm certainly sure that he's looking for that golden boot as well, and so he really wanted to get on the score sheet. And here we see Marley trying to set him up, here is Johnny again, miscontrol, challenge here, but the ball is still with Johnny, trying to get around the man, but cut out there by the defender there, only as far as the Kicks United, but the ball is being cleared up by number 21. Number 20, who is still on the field running gingerly. Ball cleared further afield there by Ramos. And here is Marley now trying to make that 1-2. Johnny coming across, dribble past one. Squares further wide to Marley. Marley looking up, but that one is going to run into touch for a goal kick there to the Diamonds. So 6-0 in favor of the Kicks United. So far they've been only able to score 2 goals in this half, even though they have mounted quite a lot of pressure on the defense here. Here we see the ball being shot, but into the hands of the keeper. And keeper boots the ball upfield. We are into the 89th minute of this encounter. Still Kicks United 6. Diamonds at least should have had 3 clear opportunities that they could have gotten of their own, and to make the score look a little bit more respectable minute. I see 3 chances that Diamonds, along with the penalty, that they could have capitalized on, but did not do so minute.
Yes, indeed. I mean, Diamonds throughout the season, we've seen they are a building team. Big kick to Lawrence. They are a building team, Tony. They have the coaches has done their best to ensure that they play good football, and I could see Diamonds coming strong next season. I could see them coming strong if they stay together. They have players that have the ability to score, but playing against experience tonight, it just couldn't happen for them. Here's Johnny over the bar. So I have to say it has been a very good season. It was a short one, but the opportunities and the potential and the plan that they have for football in Angola is very good, you know. So we just have to keep the youngsters in the game, keep them training. I know after this match, I don't think they have any more games after that in terms of the Diamonds. We know the Kicks we play on Wednesday night. So, yeah, Tony, we need to see the youngsters coming up to the level of the football in Angola, and maybe getting into the top 4 in the future. For now, the top 4 is pretty much with experience. We need to see the youngsters get in there too.
Well, as the keeper of it, they certainly will. Here is the corner kick coming through, but defended nicely there by the Diamonds. So they are still playing. The injury time certainly is only 1 minute of injury time, and there is the whistle. So there you have it. In our final in the nightcap encounter here this evening, it's Diamonds 0, Kicks United 6, and we do hope that you've enjoyed the football here this evening. It's been entertaining, been exciting. You've seen a lot of goals, and we were happy to certainly bring it to you here and bring it to your homes. We look forward to be with you again next week, Wednesday, when we bring you the playoffs for the champions playoff, where you have the Ducks United playing against the Kicks United, certainly, to see who will be into the finals. So, on behalf of the Minute Man and myself, we want to say it was a pleasure beyond measure bringing you live coverage here of the Angola Football Association League, AFL final match in the season before we head to the playoffs, and we're looking forward to really be with you next week. Don't forget, female football is also coming over the horizon. Tomorrow you have beach soccer. You might want to go and see that. And yes, we've just gotten the MVP is Marlo for the Kicks United, who have been very good. Yes, and so join us when we come back again with more football next week. Thank you.
The Ducks United versus on Sunday, we will have the third place game as well as the final of the 2020 Male Football League. Next week, Sunday, the final. And on Saturday, we will have the kickoff of the female league. We will have the opening ceremony and the soccer beginning at 3 p.m. sharp. So we have a whole week full of football next week, right here at the Reverend E. Gishard Football Stadium. It's football.